actually graduated a year ago in May with my human services degree, going towards the social work field. I had always wanted to do education, but it never really, there was nothing really available for me at the time to do it in
Mhm.
a practice setting. So I just went ahead and finished in my human services social work area and took a job with that. And then it just wasn't for me. So then I found 240. I really liked knowing that I could take what I already had and put it into the education field. And when I started looking around, I didn't know that there was like alternative programs available. And while I was looking, I was like, oh, this is something I could actually do while I'm still working.
Nice. And what's your experience been so far?
I've loved it. It's been really easy to navigate. It's been really organized. Coming from the human services background, and I've had some education courses. There is a lot of information that was new to me, but it wasn't hard to follow or retain. I was able to understand everything. I really liked the concept of having the quizzes at the end of each area that you're reading about, learning about, the videos, and then the additional like YouTube and Facebook page. I feel like that's been a really good resource. Um, because when I was looking at other programs, I kept seeing them refer to 240 tutoring. And I was like, well, why not just go with the 240 certification since that's who everybody's going to use anyways? And it's more local. And I like that idea that it's local. Um, and so I feel like that just makes it more accessible and better and better communication all around. So I think that's the biggest two things is communication and organization for something like this to go well. Just recently passed my STR exam, my first attempt. So that was because I actually retook the practice test 6 times, 5 times. And then I took the Pearson practice test as well. And I was like, I feel like I'm just as prepared as I can be. Can I please take it? Like, just let me try. And when I left, before I went into the test, I was like sick to my stomach, so nervous. And then when I left, I was like, I actually feel confident. It's structured in a way that it's easy for me to navigate, and I think that is a big factor in me knowing, oh, I can do this. This is helpful. This is laid out. This is easy to understand. I don't have to do a whole lot of that work, and that is
Yeah.
for me because I'm like, okay, where do I start? Well, 240 has shown me that, you take this step, and this step. So that's been really helpful. Overall, I mean, it hits all the components that I needed to feel like I could be successful. I definitely have been trying to recruit some of my teacher friends that are in the middle of their associates and going to their bachelor's or their bachelor's, but they're not in the education program. So I've been doing that. And then I don't know, I'm just really happy I went with 240.